Hello there, Cancer. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you here with us today. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued love and support. I am so happy that my messages have provided you with the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. And for those of you who are new, I hope the same for you, okay? Keep in mind, this is your March 2019 reading and it is general, okay? So it may not reflect your current situation, but I do recommend revisiting the reading at the end of the month just in case your situation changes, okay? This community serves to heal and encourage everyone passing through. So if you're looking for camaraderie and support, you're with the right soul family, my friends. Let's go ahead and see what March 2019 holds for you. In the pre-shuffle, I got the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, okay? So some of you could be traveling and that's part of your growth. Cancer, you guys, at least for the group that has been represented so far in my past couple of readings, there's been a huge, very significant shift out of an old way of being. And this movement forward could be an actual physical movement, or it could just be a much more permanent, very accelerated version now of moving out. It almost feels like the end, right? So you guys have been in a transitionary period of moving forward, but it feels like the pace is beginning to quicken. Oh my God. Do you see that with the 10 of Cups? Out of the three of Swords energy, there's inspiration now. The energy to pursue your 10 of Cups after a situation that essentially broke your heart, that it didn't work out, right? But yeah, it just feels like you guys are coming to the end now. You guys are so much closer to what you want, so much closer to the life that you envision for yourself. And you're finally beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? The end is so much closer now than it was a month ago. And you're almost finished going through this recovery process is what it feels like. It's just getting easier and easier, and the process is almost done. Whatever that process is for you, right? It could just be moving out. It could be a divorce. It could be switching career paths. You know, Two of Wands, decisions have been made. You know, whatever this has been for you, whatever this change, this shift has been, the hardest part is essentially over, and you're almost completely acclimated, I want to say, into the beginning of what this next phase is going to look like in your life. Okay? It wants to come out. Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups, it wants to come out. We will leave it out then. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, these want to come out now. All right. Let's do the spread. The cards are talking. So I shall stop. Overarching energy here, the Hierophant. This is a structure, right? Some type of commitment, some type of institution, right? So it could be marriage, business, a career, right? Could be spirituality as well, the church, religion. Any type of structure, any type of entity, or just a societal norm, right? Something traditional. So that's the overarching energy here. So let's take a further look. Right now, you are the Queen of Swords, making very hard decisions. You're being crossed here by the King of Wands. Possibly the fear of being too hasty is keeping you from making these decisions. What's on your mind is the Chariot, but you're ready to go, go, go. In your heart is death. Cancer, your readings literally are just, they're the end of me. These readings are insane. In the past is the Fool. In the past is the Fool, a leap of faith, right? Finally starting over. Oh my God, coming in, you've got Justice. Oh my God, oh my God. The scales are being balanced, guys. The scales are being balanced. Oh my God, all this major arcana, holy crap. You see yourself as the Hanged Man again. So you're in this decision-making mode. And so we're going to find out who or what this King of Wands is, but you're in this suspension mode. We're waiting for more information to come in before you really swing the sword down, right? A lot of swords. Knight of Cups is what's in your environment. Oh my God, oh my God. Your fear here is the High Priestess. Why? Oh my God, why? Wait. Oh my God. Okay. And the potential outcome here is the Page of Cups, with the overarching energy being the Hierophant, with the King of Cups beneath it. Okay. So Cancer, first of all, the King of Cups is water energy. Could be you. King of Cups is mainly Scorpio, but this is water. Excuse me. So you, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be someone that you're dealing with as well, if you were married to or are partnered with a water sign. And I say that because we do have here on the side, I feel like this is all, follow me here. I feel like for the most part, what is going to help bring some clarity for those of you who are in a romantic situation, I feel like this here is the beginning. This here is what's working along the background of your situation, Cancer, while you sort all of this out. Because you got the Ace to the 10 here, which is a decision, right? It's a decision. Your decision here is basically two options. One, start over with a new person where you know the potential for the 10 of Cups lives, or stay in a current relationship, right? Because you've got the Devil, this is soulmate energy. Stay in a relationship that you are currently in, or in just any type of bond that you're currently in, and essentially prolong the toxicity, right? Or this could just speak to how leaving behind, you know, I'm not seeing reconciliation here. The Page of Cups could be an apology, but it could be a past life relationship as well. So we're not going to stick anything to that. What you're going through right here, though, is definitely in the name of tradition. It is something that makes you feel very restricted, right? Something very structured and rigid. Okay, and there's a need here to make a decision. Very, very important decision, Cancer. It could just be how to proceed forward. Especially, there's a lot of love here. So you could be coupled, or it could be in regards to how to proceed with a new relationship. Not wanting to repeat the same mistakes. Wanting reciprocation, but being afraid that the reciprocation is not going to be what you desired. Right? A need to make a decision, though. In your heart, you've got Death. You know, this could be a Scorpio, right? Like I was saying with the King of Cups being Scorpionic energy, and you have in your heart Death, you could be feeling a lot of love towards a Scorpio. And then the Chariot is you, obviously. If it's not a Scorpio, you could be involved with another Cancer who has struck your fancy. But let's see. Let's see what's going on here, Cancer. Oh, this one wants to come out. Four of Pentacles. So you need to let go of something. You're holding on to something. Or you're blocking something. Maybe not holding on to, but you're blocking the entrance of something by holding on to something else. Let's do it. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. I'm shook with the Fool again. Okay, so. Oh my God. Oh my God. This leap of faith that you took was in the name of attaining your 10 of Pentacles. This could be in terms of finances. It could be in terms of family, building a legacy with another person, just finances for yourself, creating a legacy for yourself. Again, while this could be about you in a relationship with another person, this could also, these messages can also be applied to your work situation, career situation, self-love situation, right? So you are trying to decide right now whether you should put in the hard work to love yourself, right? One cup with the Ace of Cups is self-love. It's the stuff of love. This is the beginning, right? An emotional new beginning. Taking a chance on doing exactly what it is required in order to really honor yourself and love yourself in the name of the 10 of Cups, or to continue a back and forth relationship that you might have that dishonors your self-love, a codependency, habitual behaviors that might make you feel good, right? With the 2 of Cups, you feel like there's reciprocation here. You feel that by engaging in this devil behavior, you are giving love back to yourself. But in essence, if you would actually stop engaging in this behavior, stop feeding your ego, essentially, stop living with fear, stop living in fear and allowing your decisions to be guided by what you don't want, and instead pursue the things that you do want, even though it might be a little bit harder to do that, you would be a lot better off. And so you're at this point now where making that decision could be hard, or maybe you just lack direction. But with the Four of Pentacles, you are holding on to something and it's essentially blocking your blessings. And again, with the Hierophant, that's anything: marriage, school, career, spirituality in general, your spiritual shift, what's been happening to you energetically. It could be any of those things. However, a decision needs to be made, and for some reason you are having a hard time making this decision, even though you know what direction you need to go into, right? You're afraid of what the journey looks like. So let's continue. You as the Queen of Swords, right? This is the overarching. I'm going to leave this here. Oh my God, with the star. I'm going to leave the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles here. The Star is at the bottom as well. So this Queen of Swords, right? She has gained so much information and experience over time with what she has been through, that she now knows what she is willing to handle and what she is not. What will she stand for and what will she not? What makes her happy and what does not? She is ready to cut it out and be the Six of Wands and feel victorious. Cancer, you are at a point right now where you know exactly what you need in order to proceed forward. However, this King of Wands, Princess of Cups, could be a water sign. Okay, there could be a Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups again. Now we're getting a little bit more of apology, right? There is a King of Wands here, a Page of Cups, water sign, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? So you've got this person or this thing here that is making you feel like perhaps the decision you're wanting to make is too rash, right? As if somehow it's not honoring your emotional state. That by making this decision, you're not really speaking from a place of experience, when in reality, you know, in fact, you are. But this element here, this person, this circumstance, this thing is making you feel pressured, making you really second guess yourself. Okay, if this is a King of Wands with whom you are dealing, they're coming at you with an apology, which could be adding a little bit of pressure to the fact you know you want to exit the situation. Doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be someone who is not too happy with the decision you have made, because it would include having to cut them out of your life, essentially. This could be the person that you were having this double relationship with, this Two of Cup reciprocal relationship, where you know you want a brand new beginning, because that's the only way you can have your start, a real start at the, to your Ten of Pentacles. This is your Four of Pentacles here, is this block. This block here is this person who basically is standing in your way. It's not that, I don't even get the sense that I don't even get the sense here that their argument is compelling or convincing to you at all. I feel like just the fact that they're in your way, like, that's what's inconvenient. The fact that they're putting themselves in harm's way, because you're ready to drop the sword. Now, if your hand is under my sword by the time I drop it down, I'm going to feel like, ow, that sucks. Like, I wish I hadn't done that. But at the same time, like, you saw me dropping my sword. Why are you going to put your hand in the way? Kind of like that, like they're coming at you, trying to create some type of change to your environment to make it seem like there's no reason to make this decision, when in reality, on your mind, you've got the Chariot, and in your heart, you've got death. You've transformed emotionally. In your mind, you're already at the finish line, right? Again, you've seen the silver lining. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing can keep you here anymore, right? In the recent past, you made that decision to start over, and coming in, you've got justice, for God's sake. Right? If you weren't dropping the sword as the Queen of Swords, you're dropping the sword as freaking justice, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Libra. All right. I mean, Taurus here. I really, that's for those of you who really need the signs called out, but I really don't. This is suitable for any of you guys, irrespective of the signs, right? You're making a shift, and there's something that's throwing itself in your way while you make these decisions. On your mind is the Chariot, Nine of Cups. You are ready, Cancer. You are ready to pursue your happiness. You are ready for your dream fulfilled. You see it right in front of you. It seems to me like your biggest obstacle here is finding out how to deal with whoever or whatever this energy is. There's a person or a circumstance in your life that is making you feel like you should give it another chance, right? Like you should give it another chance, that you might regret not giving it another chance, or that your decision is too hasty, or it's coming from a place of inexperience, you're being naive, right? The decision that you're making is because you just don't know all the details. No, I call bullshit, Cancer. You know exactly what you need to do next. You are already there. And this person is just trying to get in your head, or this thing is just trying to put the pressure on you to stay in place. But you're already changing, Cancer. Don't even worry about that. You are already a million leagues ahead energetically than this circumstance. You are already like energetically removed. It feels like it's just the physical 3D stuff that you're trying to square away, but overall you're done. Oh my God, drop the mic, guys. Death in your emotions. You've transformed, you have healed, right? The waiting is done. You have learned exactly how to balance yourself internally, which is exactly what makes sense because you've got the Chariot on your mind. Listen, with the Chariot, you've got the black and white, right? The alternate colored wheels. Right? You have to find internal balance in order for the Chariot to move forward. The Chariot does not move forward if one is lower than the other, if there is an imbalance, right? You have gotten to a point now where emotionally you have reached that balance. You have tempered yourself. Okay, there's no rashness here. There's nothing here that shows me that you haven't thought this all the way through. In fact, if anything, this is a situation or a circumstance that you've allowed to go on for too long. Again, the Hierophant discusses any particular subject matter. All of, the messages in general can cover anything. Love, career, what have you, anything. Spiritual growth, any type of major energetic shifts, right? So whatever this was for you, could have been a connection with a Sagittarius even, right? You've moved on from it. You've achieved internal balance. You have healed quite a lot, right? This could also be indicative of in your emotions, you have basically decided not to give a second chance to someone, to the Sagittarius. The relationship, because with the 2 cups here, right, you've got the same 2 cups having to harmonize the 2 of cups, right, trying to achieve a balance between the 2 of cups. With the Death card, you've said basically, no, we can't do that anymore. There's no more working on things, right? I need to stop putting so much focus, patience into trying to mix 2 things that don't go together. And I need to clear the space now for something new to come in. That's beautiful. With the Fool, you've got the 8 of Wands. I'm telling you, I saw the 8 of Wands with your pre-shuffle. 8 of Wands, right? In the recent past, there might have been some type of communication with an Aries that you had that set you free. Some type of final discussion. Could have been plans to travel, right? Maybe you have an Aries friend or someone who you care about very deeply, who you've agreed to move closer to in an effort to separate yourself from a current situation that you are ending. Right? But overall, this is you. This is you exiting the situation very, very quickly in the recent past. You've not only exited the situation, but you have brought yourself now to a point where you've consolidated all of your experience and all of, essentially all the facts to the point where you know that what you're doing is the right thing. You know that you want to start over. There's no working things out here. But what's blocking you is someone or something that is prolonging the process. But you're not worried about it. You're coming in as this justice here. No more lack, right? Someone's trying to really make you feel like you don't have what it takes to end this. With the 3 of Wands, someone's been waiting. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody here, if you're dealing with a Libra in particular, or there's a Libra in your environment, or some type of legal issue, right? There's a lot of work that is still coming in. This could leave you feeling financially barren. I'm not going to lie. The outcome of this situation could leave you feeling like you don't have enough. However, remember, this is what's at the bottom of the deck after the shuffle. Okay, this is what's clarifying. I have the Star under these 2 though, and the 10 of Pentacles was what was here first with the Fool. So please rest assured that this travel, right? If you are looking to accept possibly a travel opportunity, you've got the 3 of Wands here, which indicates travel as well with your ships coming in. This is a very strong indication that if this is work-related, travel will bring you great success with the 10 of Pentacles. This is going to feel like a risk. You're not sure if you should do it, but it's going to bring you a lot of great success, especially with the 8 of Pentacles. This shows that as long as you continue to put in the work ethic that you have up to this point, you are going to reap the benefits. That this opportunity to travel is really just, it's adding to your experience. You've got the 6 of Wands, which could be promotion. You've got the Chariot, which is forward movement, with the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfilled. You understand that the only thing here that's an indication of failure is if you stay where you are. Trying to work on what currently is, knowing it won't work, instead of giving yourself a new opportunity to begin anew. That's where the failure is. So with Justice, you are essentially cutting out something very major from your situation, from your circumstance, some major element that has been keeping you locked into your past, right? And it feels to me like if this is a Libra, they have been putting a lot of work into making sure that basically you get screwed out of this deal. What they don't realize is that no one can take away the effort you put in on a daily basis, and that whatever you stand to lose right now from the get-go, you are going to stand to make twice as much later. 5 of Pentacles to the 10. It doesn't matter what this person does, Cancer, so do not be afraid. There's going to be some fluctuation, right? Because everything in transition has their ups and downs. This is cyclic, right? But that's okay. 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles is where you stand. Even just through patience with the 3 of Wands, right? Patience and knowing that you have to put in the hard work. Putting in the hard work and then waiting for your ships to come in. Putting in the hard work, waiting for the ships to come in. Putting in your hard work, waiting for the ships to come in. That is what's going to get you your 10 of Pentacles. If you have any kind of legal documentation that you have to review, make sure that you are looking and actively reading. Make sure. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second, my friends. Sorry about that, guys. Crazy as it sounds, one of our neighbor's dog got loose and started chasing around the neighborhood rooster. Don't ask me. That's the story of our neighborhood right now. But yes, so that's what it is. If you have any kind of legal documentation right now, make sure that you are reading through the details. Okay, someone might be trying to shortchange you. Okay, so if again anything, this could be pertaining to a divorce, right? So the settlement might not really look too much like it's in your favor. If you don't read closely, you might miss an opportunity to amend a clause. Right? So really take into consideration, if it's a job offer, make sure that if you need to renegotiate the salary, someone here is trying to shortchange you with the 5 of Pentacles. They're trying not to give you your full worth. You work very hard. You've been very patient. You deserve your wealth, right? You deserve to get paid what you are worth. Someone, however, in whatever is coming in, they're trying now to leave you with very little. So make sure that any kind of documentation, anything where the stakes are high, you're paying attention to them. Okay, pay very close attention. Someone's trying to shortchange you. You see yourself right now as the Hanged Man holding, oh, wow. You're in suspension, right? So you're waiting for these downloads, but I feel like they've come, right? It seems to me like really what you're doing is you're just waiting for the right time. Ace of Pentacles is what? 5 of Wands. So there might be some type of competition. This could be whatever this offer is, this new beginning, right? Whatever this seed is, it feels like more than one person wants to get at it. So you might have to fight off some people, right? But the thing is, with the Hanged Man, you're seeing yourself as not doing any of that. With the Hanged Man, you see yourself, you understand that this Ace of Pentacles is only for you. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, right? It's the Ace to the 10. I just want to bring that to your attention. The Ace to the 10, and we've got the Ace to the 10 here, emotionally and financially, or just, you know, monetarily, or just, you know, physically, right? In the 3D, you've got an Ace and a 10 of both. Someone here is going to fight to keep you from getting a hold of the Ace. That could be what this paperwork is about, whatever this justice here talks to you about. Just right now you're waiting, which is good, right? You're waiting to hear back, or at least you're waiting till you get a clearer vision of what's going on. That is very good. Just don't wait too long, because everything goes on even after you have stopped, okay? And indecision and lack of movement, lack of decision making has its own consequences. Those do become their own decisions if you wait too long. All right, so this could also be advising you that instead of staying in suspension like this, it's worth it to just kind of, you know, humor the challengers and put your foot down and be like, look, I know you want this Ace of Pentacles. That's cute. That's fine. But we all know the Ace of Pentacles here has my name written all over it. So how about you step aside and let mama have what she's been working for, right? Defending it. This isn't the 7 of Wands, but people are trying to have claim over something that is very clearly yours. And you're not doing too much about it because you're waiting to see. You're looking at this competition in a different perspective to see how you should approach, which is good, but you don't want to wait too long either. Okay? I apologize for my dog barking in the back, guys. Sorry. In your environment, you've got the Knight of Cups with the Hanged Man. So he might be the key to your Ace of Pentacles here, right? In your environment with the Knight of Cups, this could be a water sign, a young water sign. Or it could just be this new creative energy that you're finally moving forward in confidence with. You aren't sure. This could be the ideal for a new project. This could be an emotional new start in a new connection with somebody, right? That's been put on hold for a while because you just didn't know how to approach. This is the Knight of Cups again. Yeah, so same energy. Same energy. Something here in terms of emotional expression and movement in emotion and creativity and openness has been held on pause in your environment. This could also be, if this is not you, Cancer, this is someone in your environment who has been looking to approach you but hasn't yet because they see that you're still going through a process and they don't want to put pressure on you, right? They really respect you. Whoever this is, they really truly respect you. And they could be a friend, they could be just an acquaintance, just, you know, a friendly stranger that finds you to be very funny, very creative, very hardworking, and someone who just hasn't wanted to add stress to your life. This person is very thoughtful and very considerate. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This person has a lot of respect for you and admiration for you, and that's beautiful. But they have been holding on, and it looks like they will be too. They will continue to hold on until you have gotten past whatever this justice energy is, right? Dropping the sword down, cutting something down. Something is coming to an end here with justice. A feeling of lack, putting in a lot of work and not getting the results back, right? This is going to come to an end. Some type of process here that has been in control of some heavy pressure, something that has outlived its purpose in your life is finally getting cut out. It's being brought to an end. So here with your fears, you've got the High Priestess. This could be secrets. It could be what your intuition is telling you. Five of Swords. So perhaps there's been, you might be feeling kind of like your intuition has been misleading you, right? You might be afraid that in all of your excitement to move forward, that you are being too rash, right? That you've been following your intuition, but you have been allowing this feeling of winning at all costs, right? You've been letting that guide your decision making. And so you're afraid here that whatever this King of Wands energy is, whoever this King of Wands energy is, you're afraid they might be right. You're afraid that you are really going off on the deep end, really taking advantage of the people around you. You're really not giving anything any thought, and that your intuition basically at the end of the day is just wrong. That maybe your intuition, hasn't been helping you. And I get that feeling because up to this point still, right? It may be until the middle, towards the end of March, but time is truly subjective, guys. So this right here may not be relevant to your situation for another 2 or 3, maybe even 4 months, right? It really depends on your pace. Not everyone is going to resonate with where we are in this reading. So, but you definitely have a large, this does feel like a fork in the road right here, right? Because whatever's happening, whatever's coming in is very final. And you've been working very hard to get to this point, but it really is in order to finally put the final nail in the coffin here. There's a permanence that's coming in. And what scares you about it is that maybe you're going to be wrong. With your potential outcome, though, you've got the Page of Cups with the Page of Wands, which is a crossroads, Two of Wands, again, which is, again, a crossroads, having to make these decisions, and the Nine of Wands. So this has been a very long, long, long road for you. Keep in mind with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? That's where we're at. With the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, this could be a very lucrative job position, a great promotion. This could be marriage, the family. This could be you gaining in your spiritual journey. You are finally able to see how the many ways this spiritual growth is affecting the many elements within your life. Okay, with the Page of Cups here, we've got someone who is creative, optimistic, brand new to love, very, free spirit. With the Page of Wands, someone who is determined. Also someone who is, they're determined, but they're looking to see what direction they must aim, right? Two of Wands, again, is a choice. With the Nine of Wands, do they give themselves, the option of starting over? Right? You're so tired, right, Cancer? You're so damn tired that you are almost tempted by the idea of just trying one more time to make something work here in your current situation, or just leave it behind and give what's left of your energy to a new beginning. I see here that beginning anew is your best bet. Because what I see here is that the Two of Cups here is associated with the Devil. This isn't a second chance, like, with Judgment, you know, with Judgment, with the Page of Cups, very like soft, innocent cards. No, what we are seeing here is that the second chance is a toxic relationship. The toxic, you know, the second chance here is the Devil energy. And for those of you who are saying, well, you know, I'm with a Capricorn. Okay, my love, you're with a Capricorn. Then why do you have death in your heart? This transformation, this ending. Why do you have the Chariot on your mind? Why did you have to take a leap of faith out of something in your recent past? Right? Why do I see you being happier by starting over? Right? Why do I see you making these decisions? If you have to wonder if where you are is the right place, then is it really the right place? Because for most people, when you are where you desire to be, you spend way too much time being happy and not very much time wondering if you should stay or not. That's a no-brainer. If you're happy, you stay. If you are at this crossroads with the Two of Wands coming out twice and the Page of Wands coming out, indicating uncertainty, right? And ambition, inspiration, motivation to move forward, but just not knowing what direction to move into, then I would highly suggest revisiting your idea of being comfortable where you are, because I think you might be a little bit in a fog. You are seeing yourself as the Hanged Man, and this could most definitely be inner conflict. That while you are hanging in suspension, trying to figure out how you can have this Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands indicates conflict. And it could be a lot of inner turmoil. You're not sure, you know, you're not sure if within your environment, giving an offer of love to a particular person is going to be right or not. You might be sensing some type of deception, and that's the fear. If that is the case, I see that that is true, because otherwise you wouldn't have to be thinking about it so much. Again, you don't have, it's free will, guys, and whatever you choose to do is whatever, you know, whatever your heart sings to. However, I urge you, anytime you are feeling in doubt, you really have to decide whether everything in that particular situation is suiting you. Same thing with career. If there are circumstances and the management sucks and blah, 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 and you tell yourself, well, I could probably get used to it. No, it's not about getting used to bad circumstances. It's about putting enough faith in yourself that you know how to change the circumstances. Even if you can't change the people, you can change your environment. You don't have to stay with that company. You can create your own company. You can go move to another company. You get what I'm saying? That even if you can't change the elements, you can change what surrounds you by moving yourself. You don't have to settle for anything. You don't have to stay with anything that doesn't provide you happiness. And maybe one thing that made you happy now outlives its novelty and its purpose to you and becomes something that you need to cut out later. And that's just life. And that just happens. Right? One day you were happy in that job, and now 5 years later, things have changed. You're not the same person, and it's not the same job. You can move on. You've learned a whole new skill set that qualifies you for a brand new position, one that's better suited to you, that will make you much happier and will fulfill your financial goals and creative goals, right? Things change. It's the ebb and flow of life. The only things that don't change are things that are dead. And you, my friend, are very much alive and kicking. So we all need to get within that growth mindset. Nothing stays the same. Okay, so you're at a point now where you are very optimistic about your future, right? There's a lot of creative juice here, a lot of creative energy. You see what you want, okay? And it seems here like you're trying to get a better idea of where you should put your final push, right? You have just enough energy for one more major task before a permanent shift in your life is made. And I feel like that has a lot to do with whatever this justice is here. Either a Libra that you are dealing with, right? Could be a Libra. It could be an earth sign or a fire sign. It doesn't matter. But strong Libra, or just whatever this legal matter is. Legal or paperwork or some type of definitive cutting off, resetting the scales. This heavy, heavy weight that's been putting pressure on you. Whatever this is, whatever finalizes out of this situation is what's going to help you get a better idea of where to finally put what's left of your effort. It could be just putting in the final, putting in a final draft of something in order to finalize paperwork is where you're going to put your last push. Because you've been through a lot, you're tired, you're done, you want to close the situation off, you've got movement on your mind towards the Nine of Cups. in your heart, you're done, right? You've done all of this healing. You've transformed yourself. You've become temperate and patient and all the things that you need to do in order to move forward. There's so much balance that has been achieved, Cancer. There's so much balance that has been achieved, and you're very happy with this, but you're also very tired, okay? So right now, at your crossroad where you are not sure whether you should really just start over or stay where you are and hope for the best, right now, this is your block with the Four of Pentacles. Based on what I see, starting over is the right answer. And I feel like for you, this sense of freedom with the Fool appearing twice, I feel like this sense of freedom, the ground zero, right? The Fool is the zero. It's the beginning before the beginning. This is what gives you that sense of freedom. Being detached finally from this old situation is bringing you freedom. And the only thing that makes you consider possibly staying where you are is the fact that this last push to making it officially over is like, it kind of scares you a little bit, right? And you're so exhausted that you almost might just give in to like letting the other person get control, or that other element get the upper hand, because you're just tired. If you do that though, I feel like you're just gonna undo all of the work that you've done up to this point. So if an ending is what you need, then you need to see this through to the end. Do it right, Cancer. Do it right. It's almost over, but you need to see it through till the very end. Otherwise, I see someone here who wants to shortchange you. They will take advantage of your vulnerability if you let them. Stay strong. With the Nine of Wands, you are not at the 10 yet. Do what you must to conclude this time of your life, this chapter. Wrap it up and conclude it. And congratulations, because you are done after that. Okay? You are done. This is the final push. Final push. Energetically, you are light years away from your old life. But this final legality here, whatever this is, this paperwork, this final cut is the only thing standing in your way. And don't allow it to tempt you into staying. You're done. You have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles waiting for you. Go get them, Cancer. It's all you, baby. Okay? Cancer, you guys are my heroes. Cancer. Get it, baby. That's what I am talking about. Congratulations to you guys. You have earned it. You've been through a lot. This is where you are, though. This is where you are. So get her done, guys. All right? That's it. You're done. You're done. Fini. Okay? Done. Congrats. I love you guys so very much. I really hope this resonated with you, because this is a great reading. And this is the end of a very big, significant cycle. Okay? And it's done. So I hope that this resonated with you. Okay? If it did, I hope that it was clear. It helped inform you a little bit on your next steps moving forward, your guidance, any guidance that you were looking for. If this was helpful to you, please, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. If you'd like to see when I come out with new videos, make sure to press the little bell notification next to the subscribe button. And until next time, my friends, I will see you. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I love you guys. I love you so very much. All right, Cancer, go be a boss now. I love you, baby. Mwah. Lots of light and love and many hugs to you all. Mwah. Bye, Cancer.